join you as we celebrate the monumental 250 years since the American Revolution. Woo!
And tonight, that celebration is here as Massachusetts commemorates the battles across the state that led to America's independence. It is an exciting weekend around here for sure. I'm Courtney Cole.
And I'm David Wade. WBZ's Lisa Hughes is live outside of Paul Revere's house, where the countdown is on to a big reenactment of his midnight ride. Lisa.
David and Courtney, some of the reenactors have just arrived. I don't know if you can see them right over my shoulder, but when they entered this area in front of the house, there was an eruption of applause. It is becoming even more exciting for the folks who have gathered here, many of them planning to go inside Paul Revere's house in the next few minutes. Now, we're going to have much more on the house and what's going to happen later tonight in just a moment. But we also have a fascinating story about a colonial-era Bible that was donated to the Old North Church. As WBZ's Samantha Cheney shows us, it has a story of its own.
There's so much history throughout the North End.
I've always been interested in my family history.
And walking through the Paul Revere Mall around 20 years ago is where Harry Bulkley says he found his own personal family connection.
And I was waiting to cross the street, and the only way I can describe the sensation is it was like I was walking up to a hot radiator.
Something pulled him towards a plaque on a house sitting right behind the Old North Church.
My 6 times great grandfather, Ebenezer, was the master mason at Old North Church.
That's where he recognized the name Ebenezer Clow.
I had no idea that he lived there.
It's the same name from the first entry of his old family Bible.
Back then, in the 18th century, people used to, since there weren't a lot of birth records and, there wasn't a city hall to keep track of who was living and who was dying, you used the family Bible.
For more than 300 years, it's been passed through his family.
One of my favorite entries was June 17, 1775.
A historic day in American history.
It said, this is the day that the regulars burned Charlestown. Well, that's actually the Battle of Bunker Hill.
Last year, they decided to donate the book to the Old North Church.
Some of the records are personal and some pictures and stuff like this that need to stay in the family. But there are other things that are rightfully belong to everybody.
Where it will forever remain as a piece of American revolutionary history. In the North End, Samantha Cheney, WBZ News.